Hi, you guys. I am here. I am here, y'all. I have to look at my phone to see your comments because for some reason they don't show up on the ad. And I have flies flying around because I left the door open so that Tallulah's catch of lizards could escape out the front door because I've been taking them out day in and day out all day long. She got a whole horde of lizards and they're her friends. They're her friends. And she looks at them like buddies, but she bit one tail off. And I was like, oh, I got to get this little lizard out of here so that they can go home to their kids and their family and get, so the big monster kitty doesn't get them, right? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, they're not going to get home with her. She was playing SWAT all over the place with her. I had tracked that little lizard down. Terrified little lizard. I talked to him though, or her. I don't know. How do you tell? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure how you tell. All right, you guys, I'm looking to see the chat. Okay. I think I'm live right now. Here I am. Hi, you guys. There you are. Okay, I can see your chat. I cannot see it on my app on my computer screen. I literally give up at this point. Every single thing I've touched, electricity, everything just keeps popping off and popping off. Super annoying, but we don't care. We're here. We're here. Hey, Katrina, I see you. Yeah, I'm closer. I moved it closer because I'm so used to it that when I see myself far away, A, I can't see because I refuse to wear glasses. They're somewhere on the table here. And B, I just like face first. Yeah, Canada Day. I forgot about that because I'm now July 4th. I'm neither because tomorrow is Meadow's birthday. So I'm Happy Meadow tomorrow. I don't know who Wendy Babes is. Let's see, message. No, I'm not Yeah, okay. Do you guys say stupid shit just to piss me off? Do you think I'm going to message you on Facebook? Why am I messaging you? For what reason? Because I need you to pay me for a reading? No. Okay. You're going to send me off where I'm going to go insane. I have said this 70,000 times. I just said it on TikTok. So at this point now, if you believe it's me messaging you and I don't know you in person in my life, like I haven't talked to you, I don't know you, we're not communicating, we haven't communicated, I'm not messaging you. I'm not messaging you. I'm not messaging you. I don't need $90 for a reading. I'm not taking a curse off you. Spirit did not tell me to talk to you. I don't talk that mother effing way. I don't do that shit. I don't do that. So I said on TikTok, listen to me, watch my face, watch my mouth. The only way you can book a reading is through sloanbella.com. SLOAN, my birth name, married last name, BELLA.com. I do not use PayPal. I do not use Zelle. I do not use those, with the exception of if I've actually physically know you in my personal life. Otherwise, I'm not doing that with you. Come on now. Oh my God, I can't. I can't. I can't. I just can't. Why would I do that? I'd rather die than ask you for a reading. Can I read you and you pay me? I'm not doing that. I'm doing the work. I do the work. I don't need to Facebook you. That's not even my Facebook account. So secondarily report it. It's just insanity, y'all. Just insanity. No, I didn't get my hair done. I don't even think I washed it. I don't know what I did. It's been a while. Yeah. You take on Usher's speech in the BT. I didn't even watch the BET. I thought you said you take on. I'm like, what? I didn't watch it. I swear you have said, I've said it 90,000 times and people still ask me and it makes me violent. I'm like, I just start to go, I can't, y'all. Why? Why do you keep asking me? You know why? Because you want me to be fraudulent. That's the only reason you would ask me, because you want to set me up to tell other people that you sent me money. I'm going to say this again. That is why I only use my name. I trademarked my name. I branded my name. My name is my name. You cannot call that's why I do it. Legally, It goes all through my website. I pay the taxes on it. It's very, very upfront and clear, because you're not going to say that you gave me $90 and I didn't give it back to you. Fuck you. I don't do that shit. I don't have to do that shit. I don't need to do it. I've never done it. Even when I had no money, I didn't do it. Oh my God, you boy. Right? I'm just like, fuck. I should put them on the wall behind me. Don't fucking ask if that's me emailing you, right? I know. Yeah, no, they can be weird, but I I have look at these flies flying around. That's because I leave my door open and they come in here, and now I can't get these bitches out of here. It's just really, really funny. I do use tropical placidus. No, I don't use whole signs. I use tropical placidus. So I use a sign division, not whole. I can use a whole house system. You can still read that. It just means whatever's on this house cusp is on that house cusp. So 29 all the way around. But I don't read like that. But I can. I know there's so many scammers. Again, I have employed a lawyer who is systematically going after all of the TikTok scammers, the YouTube. You're not going to say shit about me that I don't do. Not you guys, but it's not going to be said, especially when it pertains to my child. I will get even with you through the law. Trust me. I will not back down. You are not saying that shit. It will never be said. You will not fucking say that. So I put my money where my mouth is, and now track your ass down one by one and remove your comments for that bullshit. I don't like it. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Yes. Oh my God. Oh, there you go. Princess Anne. That's terrible. Yeah. How much of your intuition comes in with your readings? What? I'm sorry, Carrie. What does that mean? My readings are all my intuition. What are you talking about? That's what a psychic does. You're paying a psychic to give the information. What are you talking about? You mean like, am I a fucking CIA agent and did I get information about P. Diddy from the government? No, the fuck I didn't. In fact, that's the biggest joke in our family, if that's what you're asking. It's a roundabout way of asking that. I don't know. Anyway, no, I get my information is psychic. I've always been psychic. I've always done this work. I've always put my money where my mouth is since I was a teenager. Okay. Since I was a teenager. You guys don't know who I am because you just found me on the YouTube, but I had a career before any of you had social media, depending on your age, of course. Astrology. I'm like going off on you. No, it's you can't really read a whole astrology chart. I'm just telling you, their viewers, what they have, what I notice. The rest of it's psychic. I hear psychic. I cannot be bothered to look up a whole astrology chart. I go psychic. Even when I'm doing astrology readings, I temper it into the astrology, but I hear words when I look at a chart. So I channel off a chart anyway. I'm extremely well versed in astrology. It's not a problem, but let me see. Why do Aries? Because people want to kill them. That's why. Don't tell John I said that, but I did. Yes, we don't need the fancy camera. This is okay. We have the fancy camera. This is the fancy camera. The fancy camera is on. Yeah, no, I'm so aggro. You know why? No, I'm not aggro. I'm just telling it like it is. I get hit with this 7,000 times a day. People asking this, people putting up videos, people accusing me of shit. Like, fuck off. Like, stop. And especially with did you reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or wherever the hell else? No, I didn't. Sorry. No. And yeah, no, I didn't. Mm-mm. Yes. Yeah. Wait. You know it when he passed away. Yeah. Hope you heard about it. Yeah, I did. I did. I did hear about, I heard the words he didn't kill himself. I know, listen, there's so much bullshit in Hollywood, and Matthew Perry was one of them. Yes, happy China Day. Another word for Canada. Communist China. Canada. I know. No, it's really, it's so obnoxious. I promise you, if you, I promise you this, I can't say this in any other way. If you attack me with my son and accuse me of stuff with my son, I will come for you. And there's nothing going to stop me from coming after you legally. May not be now, could be next Thursday, could be next Tuesday, could be last week. You never know, but I will come for you. You have no right to say that. None. And I'm just going to, I can't, I just can't. I can't. Yeah, I can't. I just can't. It's really horrible. It's coming up on Keith's death anniversary, I guess is what you call it. And just to explain for the idiots. Now, I unfortunately read some comments on a chat board where they're like, look at her face. Look at her fucking face. It shows. Okay, my face is almost 60. So yeah, it's aged. But when they do that, what they're trying to do is to make it fit in the narrative. Now, I look at my face and I don't think I look like a murderer. That's just me. Could be wrong, but that's me. Yeah, I know. Right? No, the United States. Good question. Let's go on that one. Nellie Collins. Nellie. Okay. Yeah. But when you do that and you say she's this and she's that, and where did she pop up from? I'm going to say it again. I was 20 the first time I went on national TV as a psychic. I'm almost 60. That's like 40 years ago. I had a career. I existed in this space. I existed a long time ago. I existed as a person. I existed the way I do. I had my children. My stepson died. I stayed home. I've told you this all repeatedly, but they go after it as if they're going to justify it. And you should not be able to profit off of the death of my son by calling me complicit in his passing when that's not the case. You should not be able to make money off of that. In fact, I'm going to go out and say it. You try to do that and I will curse you for doing that. Oh, it may have flipped out of my mouth. That's what will happen. So, yeah, I mean, I've literally been on camera my whole adult life. You just don't know who I am. That's not a me problem. And don't make up a story like she's an overnight. Now, I'm not overnight anything. I fucking dragged this out for it's 40 years, I guess, because 17 when I started doing this professionally while I was stripping. Anyway, so it's been that long and people still go, well, she just popped up out of nowhere. No, I got a prediction right. I got several right. I said Matthew Perry was murdered and now they're opening it up. So there you go. Someone had to put him in that hot tub with all of that fucking ketamine in him, right? Right. Okay. Yeah. Look to the people who fucked him literally without saying, I don't know if you get me. Huh. I never watched Usher. So I don't know what he said. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a starseed. I don't label myself anything that the New Age community says because I don't believe what they're saying. So I have no idea what I am or where I came from. I have no idea. I have no background. No, not one conscious thought about what I am or not. I don't care. It's like asking me, I mean, I know why you're asking me, but it's like saying, are you white? I mean, I just look in the mirror, I see what I am, and that's it. I just see myself. I don't sit and analyze, well, I'm white, but this parent was blah, 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 and this parent, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm like a blank paper wrapper. How about that one? Yeah, okay, wait. The United States. Okay, so first of all, we're in the middle of the Pluto return. Pluto is walking its way back into Capricorn, 29th degree. Again, I'm going to say this. If you have cardinal signs, Libra, Cancer, Aries, Capricorn, whatever your cardinal signs are, in your chart, you should pay attention to this. Also, Aquarius people, that's my dryer, washer, one or the other. I'm not clear. I think it's the dryer. I don't know. Something's dry over there or it's washing. because I did both because I have a washer and dryer. I'm super excited. Anyway, in my little studio. But the United States is in the takedown of the United States. So like the fall of the Russian Empire, this is what we're living in. So again, for those, oh God, sorry, this bitch put up another video. And I'm sorry, I'm going to get into this. This is an ephemeris. So when you do an astrology chart, you're working from an ephemeris before computers, which I was there before computers because I'm not fucking old, okay? Anyway, what are we in right now? 2024. I'm like, where are we? July. So we have Saturn going retrograde tomorrow, okay? Oh my God, what is happening? I hope this is still recording, right? Okay. Something's flashing over there and I don't know why. I'm not going to stop. God knows why. Okay, so tomorrow on July 2nd, we have Saturn going retrograde. So Saturn is, oh no, I'm sorry. Wait, July 2nd. Hold on, y'all. Pluto is going retrograde. No, Pluto is retrograde. Hold on. Saturn is going retrograde at 19 degrees. Neptune's 29 and Pluto is at 1 degree of Aquarius, going back into zero, where it's going to hit the 29th degree by November. This is what an ephemeris looks like with the dates. What you see around here is all of the 30 or 31 days with the mathematical degrees of the planet. Back in the day, we had to get an atlas and ephemeris and map and add and subtract from Greenwich Mean Time, blah, blah, blah. Now we have computers and everybody's an astrologist. There's no such word. Stop it. Okay. So anyway, okay. Did the Anthony family cover up Kaylee's death? I have no idea. Yeah, no, you guys are great. Anyway, we are in the middle of the Pluto return still. So these elections, as they come up, I don't, again, I'm going to say it. I still don't feel it. I really highly doubt. I mean, Trump's been cleared. Biden, his wife should be punished for pushing an elderly man out public who his cognition is not right. I've said it. That's not a dig on him. He just like literally, he's 83. It's what happens when you get older. If you're unfortunate or fortunate enough to live into your 80s, that can happen. You have grandparents like this. You have people in your family, you know, like this. So that's out of the question. Now, Kamala, she'll be overlooked, but I can't feel it. I always said Michelle Obama. For those who don't know, Michael. Anyway, I always said Michelle Obama, Michael. I always said that. However, I still don't feel it. But this is the takedown of the American society. Don't kid yourself. You have no idea. They are slowly closing down your corporations, your Best Buys, your even Targets. They don't have product. Your Ulta, they don't have product, and they will soon be going out of business. As these places go out of business one by one by one, they're going to leave a conglomeration of Walmart, etc., or whatever, and you're going to be forced. They want to force you into your environment. That's why weed is legal. If we give you enough weed and enough booze and enough porn, you won't leave your house. You won't leave your house. So I really don't. America's in for a fight, but Americans, they don't fight. Some do, the vets do, but a lot of people don't fight. Like they let people, oh, don't respond to that. Oh, don't fight that. Oh, don't. You have to. They're fucking with us. Our taxes are to be used for roads and to make the community better, not what they're using it for. And please, for the love of God, I don't care if you're for abortion, against abortion, anywhere in between, pro-life, not pro-life, off the planet, forget the planet. I don't care. The government has no business putting that on the vote. The only reason that's on a freaking vote is because these cowards in these community want government tax money. Well, if you want government tax money, I mean, it's our money. People should be deciding where that goes. How about if you want to terminate something, you open up private organizations and you go around the neighborhood, I go around the neighborhood, and we ask for donations for those organizations. And doctors can choose to do what they do because they're not taking government funding. This is the thing. If you ask the government, I don't want to vote on that. That's not up to me to vote on. I refuse to speak about that. Like, as in the sense that that's up between you and your God, your kids, your mom, your grandma. I don't care. I don't care. Legalize it, don't legalize it. I'm still going to get what I need to get done for anybody I need to get it done for. So it shouldn't be on a government ballot. Neither should vaccines. These things are our health. What is those bunch of old white men and fucking uptight, drunken ass women in the White House deciding what we do with our bodies in any direction? Okay. I just went bananas. I just went bananas. Yeah. It is my channel. Yeah. No, it is my channel. I'm not, yeah, it is my channel. Oh my God. So yeah, the United States is a little bit being taken down. We're being knocked down. It's all being discombobulated. It is a huge agenda behind the scenes. So I don't know what to say. Tallulah came in, the flies are in there. I know there's a lizard over there. There's a lizard over there. Elizabeth from England is on the floor running wild. Reptilian, I said it. Anyway, you guys, yeah, there's so much. There's so much. Did Queen Elizabeth have a dragon in the pit? Also, yeah, I don't know if she had an identical twin. I'm sure they locked the twin up if she did. Yeah, well, elder abuse. It is elder abuse. Are you kidding me? I would not. My husband's ex-husband's almost 80. I would not encourage him. I would stop the fucking cameras. I would tell Obama, back off. He's not your puppet anymore. She can't love the man and put him out there like that. You can't. What are you doing? I feel sorry for him. My heart hurts for him. What are you doing? Like, what is that? It's horrific what's being done. That should not be allowed. Why is that allowed? If it was your grandmother up on stage, they'd haul you off. Period. Next, I expect him to take his clothes off and walk naked through the audience because, with dementia, they tend to do that. Don't yell at me. Don't come for me. You know it's true. They run away all the time. They do all of that kind of thing. Rite Aid everything is gone. There you go. Dollar stores are closing up. Yeah, the news is calling Michelle. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's yeah, no, but this is the takedown of the United States of America. Now, on the positive side, not for you youngsters. I won't be here much longer. You guys that are young, you got a lifetime. I feel sorry. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's horrific that we've let our government get this much control over us. I don't need daddy, fucking drunk, demented daddy telling me what to do and fucking hyper orange man bad daddy telling me, like, stop talking to me. I don't need you to decide for me what I'm going to put in my body or what kind of termination I'm going to have or not have, or what I believe morally. I don't even want to hear it. Stop taking government money. Stop taking government money. Then we don't have to vote on abortion. You understand, it's only about the distribution of money, tax money. So I guess the voters have a right to vote on that regardless, but you could take it out of the voters' hands and leave it to each individual state, take it off the ballot, and doctors, if you're an OB, you do what you want. If you don't want to do it, state your facts. Your clients will come to you. If doctor down the street wants to do it, those clients will go to him. What the hell is wrong for that? Why do you think you have the right to take taxpayers' money to do whatever you want with it? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I will take up donations privately so that you can make your choice either way, choose to keep, choose to not keep, whatever it is. I will do that. Like, I have no problem doing that. I will do that. But people, they want the government to take care of everybody. Like, the government is your fucking daddy, and they're not. Well, they're like an air. I'm moving all over the place on my chair like a weirdo. Okay, so I already woke. Yeah, I already woke. Yeah, exactly. Prison. Jill is Biden. His wife is disgusting. That's reprehensible what she's doing. I don't care if he's a clone, a pretend clone. You're badgering the family name, his name, and he may not even be like that because he may not be in his right mind. I mean, it's very sad. It's actually really wrong. It's immoral. And the people just sit there. I don't hear anybody speaking about how wrong that is. I just hear them making fun of him. He's easy to make fun of because he's not in his right mind. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, my little lizard friend. That was Tallulah's lizard thing. Don't knock us out or ladies down, you people. We can still hit it on the right? Right. Anyway, now the next thing I want to talk about, because it keeps happening on TikTok, y'all. There's these fucking people on TikTok, and they're like, they bring up my channel and they're like, you swear, you talk about P. Diddy, you do this, you do that. How come my channel gets taken down and yours doesn't? First of all, why are you comparing yourself to me? Okay, you cannot be me. You will not be me. Maybe it's not your calling to speak like me. Maybe you have to do you. I can't anymore. It's just, it's so obnoxious. This is why I disappear. I can't stand it. I can't in your visits. So let's see. Oh yeah, the mic. Yeah, this, can you not see the mic? I'm like looking over here. I know, right? Winona Ryder arrested for shoplifting. That's when they would arrest you. Now you got up to $900. You can rifle through a thrifty, a whatever, and take off with. Okay, here's the mic, y'all. Can you see it? My name's on the back. Yeah, my name's right under there. Keithy's motorbike blue with some pink in it. It's a custom mic because I figured why not? Because I can and I will. How about that? Okay. Yeah, I heard about Project 25. It's Agenda 2030. Project 25, it's all of these old white men deciding for us what we're going to do. You don't decide for me. A, I'm not a man. And B, you don't decide for me. God decides for me what I do. I operate from that knowledge. You can operate from what you want, but I don't need some controller on earth telling me what to do. I can't. I just go back on saying this. Yeah, the cardinal signs. Okay, first of all, Pluto will rip things out from under you. As I said, I had an opposition to Mars from Pluto at 29 degrees of Capricorn to Cancer. My son died. Went from my 5th house of children to my 11th house of friends, conjuncting the 12th, and boom, my little boy died. So I'm very, and he had 6 planets in Capricorn, so it hit him. And he had a North Node in Libra, and it fucking hit that. So if you are a cardinal sign, you need to pay particular attention to what's happening right now, because an old, outdated control power struggle will come back up. For people that are Capricorn in particular, anything Saturn does, doesn't matter what sign, Aries, Taurus, Pisces, Gemini, doesn't matter what sign. Whenever Saturn starts going backwards, it highlights karma in your life. It highlights it. So it comes back up again. So you have to check where Pisces is in your chart, and you have to check where your Saturn is, and you have to check the degree, etc. Neptune is also in Pisces. They're 10 degrees apart right now, and they're both going backwards. Neptune's in its home sign, like Neptune lives Pisces. So Pisces gotta watch, because what has been hidden and under the veil will pop back up during this time. So Pisces people gotta watch too, okay? I have no idea what the July energy looks like. I don't even look at it anymore because I don't care. Once you have a kid that dies, you don't really care. Like, what am I going to look for? Happiness? It's not going to happen. Okay, so yeah, I don't read my chart, nor do I care. The last time I read for myself was prior to Keith passing, and I knew it was going to happen. I felt it, I heard it, I was told it. So I don't really do that anymore because I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. So I have no idea what July looks like. Meaning I'm not looking at it. I'll look at it, maybe. Yeah. So that's just how I process it. I don't even care. I don't belong to the other channels. They pop up on videos and yeah, I know so many other channels using my videos. You know what? my cousin. So I'm at the wedding and my little cousin Aaron, well, he's an adult man now. He's engaged. But anyway, Aaron says he gets in fights every day with people online calling me a CIA agent. And we were dying laughing at the wedding. He's like, if they only fucking knew. I'm like, right? And it was just like, what is wrong with people? See, the bigger problem behind saying stuff like that is it's like saying, oh, and I'll just say it. It's like when you see somebody and let's say they have a face that you want and you're like, they must have had plastic surgery because you can't handle the fact that they look the way they do. When you say somebody's a CIA agent and they must have handed it down, it's because you don't believe in psychic ability. You believe in nothing and you can't stand it that somebody got credit for it and you're jealous and envious, I guess. Secondly, nobody's going to out P. Diddy 6 months beforehand if it's a CIA operation. I'm just pointing that out. You know, that's it. Big Daddy Saturn in the 7th. I was born with that bullshit in the 7th. Moved into the 8th. Well, I was actually born with it on the 7th house divider, okay, by degree, and in the 8th house. Nightmare. Keithy had it in his 7th house too. Nightmare. Yeah, no, let's see. I'm trans and being called a vampire and evil. Why are you a vampire? Trans is one thing. How do we jump to vampire from trans? Transgendered people are not vampires unless they are vampires, and that's a separate issue. Transgender is one thing, vampire is another thing, and evil's yet a third thing. So let's label it correctly. First thing is transgender. Then you have to get to know the person. Is the person evil or are they nice? You don't just call them evil because they're transgender. And you definitely don't call them a vampire unless you know them to be a vampire. I don't know how you know that, but if you know them to be one, then you know them to be one. I just can't. I just fucking can't. I can't. No, you know what? I would prefer they burn me at the stake. Come after me. Come after me, bitches. I like a fight. I don't want to be here. So burning me at the stake, I'm not fighting you. I'm like, here, tie my ass up. Burn away. I'm not fighting you. I don't care. That's what I'm saying to you. I'm sick of the literal names and the coveted, the literal names and the covetedness of people trying to be like, oh, thank you so much for what you do, but how come your channel stays up? And how come you can swear? Because I've always been a swearer. This is my personality. I've not changed. My husband's known me, ex-husband, 38 years. I am exactly the same personality that I was then, but I was younger. Dressed differently, maybe, had longer hair for sure, but I'm the same person. So maybe the reason that I'm doing what I'm doing is because this was a calling for me. Like I said, in 2018, it was a calling for me. I didn't start it after the fact. I started before the fact. So it was a calling and my personality is just my personality. And there's so many people that have disagreements with that. And that is covetous. That's jealous. That's envy. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Did you hear they want to change some? Yes, I did hear that. Right? This live tonight is called, yeah, bananas. Exactly. It's bananas. Exactly. Correct. Oh, Julia, I'm sorry your son passed. Yeah, Leo and Pisces are compatible. Sure. Why wouldn't they be? I mean, Leo's real aggressive. Pisces is real sensitive. I mean, I'm sure the Leo will hurt the Pisces feelings. Pretty sure about that one. But I mean, you know, yes, Chiron is supposed to be your soul lesson, the wounded healer. Exactly. That's correct. Okay, how you can build strength. I don't know how you can build strength. I don't know anything except my neck's sore. Okay, so how can you build strength spiritually? Number one, authentically love yourself. That's the only advice I have. Be yourself. Stop copying other people because you think that they're successful and you want to be them. Be you and do it your way. Don't look to other people and what they do. Do you. What do you want to do? Say it in your own tongue, your own voice, your own style, and your own clothing. Be you, the way that you want to be you. That's the first key to spirituality, because in a heightened mindset of love, because that's the only thing that matters. If you cannot love yourself, to love yourself is to live freely and authentically, unbeknownst to any consequences around you. So whatever your life path is, it is to live in that and stick to it because it's your God-given path, authenticity. So all of these people trying to copy, or I'm going to do this and do that, is it authentically you? Are you living authentically? What are you hiding? What are you not saying? What are you not doing? What are you hiding behind? So authenticity is the goal, is the relation, is the way that it happens. That spiritually elevates you as you stand up and speak your truth, whatever it is. It doesn't matter what it is. It just is. It is what it is. Yeah, you should try to forgive yourself. Exactly. Oh God. Oh, honey. Oh, I'm so sorry your daughter died. Oh, Faya. Oh, oh my God. I can't. I can't hear of children passing. I can't. I mean, I can, but I can't. It's brutal. And 4 months ago is brutal. It's brutal. You're in the brutal. It's like a raw open wound and somebody's throwing salt in it and then they have a meat hook and they're constantly pulling at you. I was at Home Depot today and I was remembering, the hell is his name? After Keith died, I could not hear the conversations of people around me because they were happy and they were talking like, I'm going to go home for dinner. I'm going to feed my sons. My kids are this. And it made me crazy. I couldn't resonate. So I had to wear earphones. So I would pop my earphones in like this. And I put glasses on and my hat, didn't really shower, just kind of went out and did that. Had my earphones on and, I would listen to Rabbi Tem. Is it Rabbi Tem? I hope I'm saying that right. I've forgotten his name now. Fantastic. I listened to hours of his tapes from 15 years ago, just random tapes, not even professionally done. I listened to this man's words and it actually saved my life because I went to sleep with him, not with him, not with him personally. I listened to him. I focused on every word he said. He talked about astrology and Judaism. I listened to every single tape on every single sign. I listened to everything he said. I walked with those earphones in my ears for a good 7 months. Couldn't talk to anybody. People would talk to me and I'd just go, oh, thank you, or hi, how are you? No idea what they were saying at all. No idea whatsoever what anybody was saying, but I listened to him and it distracted me. So I have learned in my grief to distract myself from anything that has to deal with dealing with that. I can't deal with it. I will never deal with it. Rabbi Kin, sorry, not Tem, Kin, Kin. Oh God, I forgot the name. He was referred to me. Yeah, he talks all about it. He's got hour-long playlists. It's fantastic. I so enjoyed listening to him. I just listened to everything he said about marriage, not about marriage, about work, about honor, about morality, about Aries, about Leo, about Taurus, whatever. Whatever he said, I listened to. He had so many playlists. So that's how I chose to handle it. And I'm just looking to see if my air is on. It is. That's how I chose to handle it. And that's what I chose to do. But it is so raw. It is so raw. Rabbi Kin. Yeah, thank you. It is so raw. So raw. I can see, as anybody can, when your child dies. And again, there were things I did at the viewing. I didn't kiss him. I just looked at him. I touched him on the ground that day. I touched him then. But after that, there's just so many things that replay. I mean, I saw all of the tape of how damaged his body was. And I can disconnect from that, but I'm also aware of what that did to his body. So it's horrific. And it's That's what John couldn't even handle. He was like, I can't, I don't. How long was he alive? And according to George, approximately 6 minutes. Kimberly, the one woman that stopped, there were three. Okay, there were three. There was Melody and her brother Robert, and then their neighbor Kimberly. Melody and Kimberly. Melody is a nursing student, and Kimberly was a nurse. Kimberly told me he was already gone. She's been in that circumstance. So I knew she knew, even though they were trying, but you're already out of your body. Had I not had this knowledge, I'd have gone even more bonkers. But even though it happened to me, I'm like, is that really true? I believe it to be true. But is it really true? Because I'm still here. I'm not over there. So no matter what a medium says to you, is that really fucking true? You don't know because you haven't lived it. That's why people are so afraid to die. I'm not, because my son is over there. So I got one son here. I know he's okay. I want to go see that other son and make sure he's okay. That's what parents do. That's what I want to do. So it's very raw. It's very, very raw. As you know, I don't like Bunny. She creeps me out. I really like Bunny. I don't know why you don't like her. How do you know Bunny? Why did you say yes? Because I looked at her, I talked to her, I like her. Do I know what she does all the time, 24/7? No, I can just tell you I like Bunny. That's a personal thing. And I'm going to remind you also, I have many friends on all different walks and different echelons in life, different experiences, all the way from homeless, where I spent my childhood with people that were homeless, to in the government, some people, to on the street, to off the street, to drug addict, to not drug addict, to Canadian, to Costa Rican, to British, whatever. Put any, every religion, everything, okay? People who have anxiety, people that have, attacked people, people who've gone to prison, people who've murdered people. I know a lot of people. In this line of work, I'm not asked to judge them. I'm asked to read them when I read. Okay. So it is not my place to say, unless I'm afraid for my own life at the time, it's not my place to say to somebody, I can't read you because of your past. Maybe they want help. I will also say that regardless of who you are and who they are and who anybody is, God's matches with the B system. So one of theirs and one of God's always stand toe to toe. As a healer on the planet and here following a path, it's pretty much reasonable. I'm going to run into all kinds of energies. And just because somebody moves in a different way does not mean that you don't like them, if that were the case, because you don't know who is doing what. I can only go on face value actions and conversation. That's all I can go on. And what my instinct tells me, and that's all I can do. So I do. But truthfully, in your life, my life, everybody's life, we don't really know what people are doing behind closed doors. Even if you're married to them, you have no idea when you go to work what your partner's doing or your kids for that matter. You don't know. So yeah, She Bunny got bothered at a comment I made about her concerning trauma. Well, she's entitled to her opinions. I get bothered by people on here. Then I get called a whole bunch of fucking names, and then people say I'm evil and bad, like on that other page. I'm none of those things. I've never been those things. But people say that. They say whatever they want to say because I don't fit in or respond the way they want me to respond, and I don't look the way they want me to look. I know Bunny gets a lot of hate because of the way she looks. Women hate that on other women, especially if they cannot achieve that, they hate it. So I expect people are not going to like her. Yeah, get a parrot. Yeah, the parrot, right? Fuck you. I'm not asking you for money. Yeah, I really like Bunny. I'm telling you, I really liked her. I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm sorry I did, but I did. I mean, it is what it is. I can only, Sloan, are masculine guys gay? I'm sure they can be gay. Rock Hudson was gay. He was pretty masculine, 6'4", beautiful. I mean, just thinking of Rock Hudson, gorgeous. You're no punk. Yeah, I'm no punk. I'm not. I will always stand up for myself. And I will especially stand up for my son, Keith, and you will not accuse me. This won't happen. And mark my words. Every time you open your mouth and say that about my son, it will reverberate back to you in ways you haven't even considered. That is my promise. You haven't even considered the ways that falsely accusing somebody of something like that will come back on you, but it will come back on you. I promise. There you go. That's it. Who the hell is Bunny? Marcella, Bunny XO. Bunny with an I. Who the hell is Bunny? Bunny with an IE and then an X and an O. Podcaster. She is a podcaster. Yeah, so I like her, Sloan. I had a dream. I was at your wedding. You remarried John. You're a funny girl. I love you for saying that. That just brightened up my whole day. Thank you. Oh, Jennifer, thank you for that. Thank you so much. That's really generous. Yeah, that's Keithy's little boy face right back there that was painted. That's hilarious. She had a dream. I can't even get the words out. Remarried John, and then we were running. You're probably on a different timeline where we're okay with each other. And he was such a bitch today. I was like, why are you so cranky? Well, he got even crankier after I lost my keys at Home Depot. I'm like, I need to get a table for Meadow's birthday because I got a patio set, but I don't have a table. I have a little table, but not a big table. Now I have to put the big table together. Anyway, John's like, why the fuck am I doing this in 100-degree heat? And then I'm like, don't turn the car off. I can't find my keys. We're driving around. I finally found them at the Home Depot. Finally, thank God. Thank you all for the super chats. Jennifer, thank you so much for that. And I got my 43-year-old girl. Wait, I'm 22. Okay, stop that right now. Well, if you got your 43-year-old girlfriend pregnant, that's called being a parent. You got to be a parent. Do you know if people have the gift like do you know? Not always, no. But I can tell by how they talk usually. I mean, when I got John's very, very psychic in what I would call a sensitive. No psychic's gonna like be in a family where there aren't others like you. Not everybody, but there's others. And he's very psychic. He says things and they resonate. Like what's happening politically, he said like 25 years ago, down like literally to a point. And he was on point, and it was a psychic thing because there was no way he could have known. It wasn't even in the teaching back then. So it's kind of interesting. Oh, God. Do you think insects can? Yes, insects like the flies can be monitoring spirits. My Tallulah's over here. She's getting them. Not Rock. You know Rock Hudson was gay, right? You have to know Rock Hudson was gay. How do you not know Rock Hudson was gay? I have a cousin named Rock. After Rock Hudson, I'm assuming. I was named after a celebrity. I'm assuming my mom's sister named him after that. I was wondering if you considered a racing community. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you for that. Yes, I'm not familiar with, well, I am kind of familiar with the racing community, but not everybody. I believe anyone here kind of has been reincarnated. Yes. Why did you end with him? It's appropriate to ask. Because I couldn't stand it 1 second longer. I have to have freedom and peace. If you drink around me and you open your mouth when you're drunk, I see red and I have a death wish for you. So if you're an alcoholic or a drug addict, I cannot live around you. I should not be forced into that. I can't. My kids were adults. I don't have to listen to drunk conversation. I can't. I won't. I'm not. No. That's why. I had it up to here. I tried everything I could and I could tolerate no more. So that is why I left. That's it. Simple. Yeah, you know what? I don't believe in twin flames the way that it's described. I think that's a marketing ploy. That's just me. I understand the push-pull energy, but let's see. I found out. Yeah, because he had AIDS. Rock Hudson had AIDS. Timberlake has HIV, they say. Got it from Diddy or who? I forget who they said, but apparently he got it from that crowd or those parties. He did have poppers in his system. You know, the poppers in my generation, because I go way back to the club scene. 1981, I was in the club scene in Toronto, right at the beginning of the HIV. It was just hitting the news. And of course, the Canadian, the Canadian, what do you call him? Flight attendant, that hoe bag. Apparently, he infected everybody in different continents, flying all over the world and going to bathhouses. That's not true. But they had to blame a Canadian, blame the ugly stepsister. Anyway, that guy, I think he was from Quebec too, but anyway, that guy apparently allegedly was responsible for spreading HIV everywhere. I'm never clear if HIV does go to AIDS or it's the same thing, or it might be or might not be. I don't know. Anyway, back in the day, so in 1981, what I will tell you, I had plenty of friends. I did not do this, but plenty of friends doing the cocaine on the tables in the clubs with straws. Now, me personally, I'm like, if you put that up your nose, does that cause blood in your nose? Do you share your straw with someone else? Gross. So I was around for the beginning of it, and the Poppers with Justin Timberlake, the Poppers was very much a gay community drug. So all of the gay boys in the gay community, and strippers always hang around gay boys. There's plenty of gay boys in the strip clubs. I've been through this ad nauseum. Anyway, the gay boys like the Poppers. So I just found it interesting that, what is Timberlake, 42, 45, something like this, that he's doing Poppers. Are you now, my friend? Interesting. And they found an HIV drug in his talk screen. So he's been infected with something from somebody, and they're taking it back to his early days when he had to do what he had to do to get into the industry. So they're taking it back to them. But I found it interesting, the Poppers. As soon as they said Poppers, I'm like, gay or behaving in that way. Look at these flies. Do you see that? The door is wide open. I can't shut it. And they're coming in. Anyway, let's see. I will not. Let's see. I have no comment on any other psychic. I just say look up their legal record. And if they have a record of fraud, you might not want to trust them. That's what I will say. So, of course, they can do different things. What I can say is people get their TV shows when they travel with certain people who are producers on certain shows, and they can do certain things and they sign over certain energies, and it's all staged. That's what I can say. I don't care what anyone says. That is what I am saying. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So, yeah, let's see. I mean, if you have to be drunk to be happy, then you're not happy. Oh, I hate people that drink. I really, my father, living with my father, who was an alcoholic, absolutely twisted my brain. But also, and I'm going to say this again, I did not heal that as a child. Young person, I just left home and assumed I was healed because I removed myself from the insanity. Stop the insanity. I removed myself. And no, I'm not that woman. Anyway, I removed myself from the insanity, but that's not healing. That's avoiding. So, of course, I attracted what was not healed. And alcohol really damages people's brains. It really damages their brains. They don't think right. Their body doesn't work right. They're convoluted. They cannot live in their truth. If you're drinking every day, you have a problem. I'm just saying, don't yell at me. I apologize. But if you're ladies at lunch and you're drinking your wine, you're full of shit too. You've got a problem. Okay, there you go. I'm sorry, I just can't. Past attracted to you, like you want to be around them. I was doing Princess Kate today and I did the video backwards. I will get back to it. Yeah, I don't drink or smoke either. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, Rabbi Kin, that's him. I really like him. What a good person. Listening to his words, I was able to focus on them. For some reason, the tone of his voice and what he was saying, I was able to focus on. I could focus on nothing. And I kept buying flowers and they kept dying. I was like having problems and I would start sobbing when my plants died. Repeat themselves. Oh my God. Yes. Ad nauseum. And they look at you and you go like this. You answer a question that they're accusing you of and you're like, I didn't do that. And they're like, but you did do that. And then they get a tone and they're like, you're full of shit. Okay. Say that to me again and I'll break your fingers. See, I got to that point. I got to open your mouth again and I will fuck you up. I went, like, my kids saw me as irrational as a person could be. Completely irrational. Completely irrational. Okay. Because it sent me over the edge. So I can't. I'm sorry. No. Let's see. Beaver just got recaptured by making. Oh, yeah, totally. Mm-hmm. Yep. Created in a lab. Okay, what the hell is a popper? It's a stimulant that they use in the gay community. My son. Oh my gosh, your son was killed in July 2020. That's when Keithy died in July of 2020. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's I can't. What the hell is poppers? They're all gay. Yes. They all participate in sodomy ritual. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Let's see. He's roughly 40s, 42. Yeah, why is he doing poppers? Like, don't you want these flies? Don't you wonder why an adult man is still doing drugs into their 40s, 50s, and 60s? Like, how fucking immature are you? I'm sorry. What are you doing? Like, and why are you driving? Go do your poppers, drink your booze, bitch, but why are you driving? Why is that okay? Why do you feel you're entitled to put anybody on the road at risk with your stupid shit because you're drinking and you got pulled over early in the day and then you got pulled over again? So twice in one day. You shouldn't even be out, bitch. You should be in jail because you're a fucking danger. Yeah, flies are monitoring spirits. Poppers are a drug. Absolutely. I'm scared of life now because of Justin Timberlake. They say that Justin Timberlake's tox screen had a drug for HIV that he was ingesting. Obviously, it was his tox screen. So, yeah, you sniff them. Yeah. The sex shop, it's in the gay shops, the poppers. I don't even really know. We used to call it, like, I think the poppers were another word for rush when I was a kid. So I think the drug was also called rush because the high is like 5 seconds. It's not like meth where you're up for 4 weeks cleaning the house, making bicycles, cooking dinner for the neighbors. It's not like that. Yeah, exactly. People in New York drive like lunatics. Yeah. Yeah, Rock was gorgeous. I got a marriage proposal. Death to that person. Never propose to me, please. I'm alone for the rest of my life. I already know and I've accepted it. I know people don't like hearing that, but honestly, just really, why are we so focused on relationships when half of them end up in divorce? What is the point? Company? No, I have a cat. My cat's right there. We good buddies. Right, but it's not a drug. Yes, the poppers, right? We used to dip our cigarettes in it. Yeah, in Rush or the poppers. Is it the same? I can't really remember. Yes, whipped it. Yes, and sniff it. Yeah, they sniff it. It makes them high for a few seconds. A few seconds. A few seconds. I mean, if I'm going to do drugs, meth might be the one because I could get the house clean. I could get the yard cleaned up. I could do a bunch of videos. I could also cook dinner for you and fly across the country and never have a nap for 3 weeks. I'm just saying, if I'm going to pick something, it's going to be something like that. And I still didn't pick that. Gay related. Yeah, whatever. Thank you. I don't know if it's just gay sex though, because there are some hetero women that get it. Okay. Okay, just parking. Yeah, hey, I am alone for the rest of my life. Rush. Okay, Rush is a brand of poppers. Thank you. I forget because, that was something I was familiar with. I wasn't doing it. I have no idea if Keith is happy on the other side or not. I can only tell what people have told me. I have to feel it for myself to really believe it. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Make a bicycle. Oh my God, right? Hi, I'm on meth. Can I make you a bicycle? So you can pedal to work in the middle of 110 degrees in LA. There's so many of them out there. There's so many. and they're always on their bikes. Stop that. Okay. Let's see. I'm a shit magnet. Let me see. I know. Oh, they don't think trans people are from Transylvania. My neighbor was from Transylvania. He was really funny. I told you about the neighbor. He lived up the street and he used to always rent rooms. He's dead now, but he owned a production company and he was so weird. I mean, he was kind of offensive to me, but not. Um, I just let it slide because I was like, I can't like you're stupid. Anyway, so John and the kids were at the pool one time and my Transylvanian neighbor, his name was Michael. He's dead now. Anyway, he goes, oh my God, he comes to my door. He's like, of course he saw John and the kids go up to the pool past his house and up there. He's like, oh my God, Sloan, I need you at the house. I have an emergency. The girl that's running a room, she has a problem. So I'm thinking she needs tampons. She's having a miscarriage. I don't know. Her boyfriend dumped her. I'm thinking all kinds of things. So she's at the kitchen table and she's crying. And I'm like, are you okay? And he's like, can you show her your tits? And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you know what? I have to go home for dinner, but thanks for the invitation. That's a hard no. So I tell John and he's like, yeah, that's not right. And I'm like, you think? Anyway, he was also nice. So I kind of just took it that he was strange, but he would come down to the house and he would bring John stuff like whatever, little foods and things like that. So, and then he would go back to Transylvania. Maybe he was a vampire. I don't know. Anyway, that's the thing he would do. Yeah, Transylvania is like a country. It's not like vampires. They just use Transylvania because of its location, saying that they come, and it's a marketing. Yes, of course. You can remove energetic cords and they send those spores right back, right? Having major surgery. Sending you prayers for your major surgery. Absolutely. Okay, people are weird. Yeah, no, he was so weird. He was so weird. Every time he'd call me, I'd go, John, he's going to want me to take my pants down next, and I'm not doing it. And he would rent all these poor young girls, and I'm thinking, not young, they were not minors, but I'm thinking to myself, they want to come to LA on a vacation. And God knows what they had to do for their rent. Just saying. But then he got so he kind of got sick. And and then I felt bad for him, and then he passed. I wasn't living with John. He passed sometime in there. Anyway, he had a Transylvanian film company. Seriously, Transylvania Film Company. Yeah, I do feel Wendy Williams has had a break, Let's see. What do you think of Bad Bunny? I don't really know much about Bad Bunny. I've never really listened. I mean, you know who I listen to? And I think they're fucking great because he's cute. Let me find his name. What the hell is his name? Let me find his name. I'll find his name. He's so cute. He's Italian. You know the singer. What the hell is his name? He's got a 70s rock body. He's not all beefy and muscular, tall and thin. I don't know. I'm too old for him. He has a girlfriend. What's his name? What the hell is that guy's name? Hold on. He's got this really cool name. Let me find him. He wears makeup too. Demonio David. Is that how you say it? I don't know how to say that. Oh my God. I love him. Okay. I just said it. Sorry. It's true. I don't love him. Yes, you got it right. I don't love him, but I was like looking at him going, I like that look. But I always like that look. It's a 70s glam rock kind of look. So yeah, Demonia, I don't know how to say that correctly. Last name is David. Oh my God. Like right out of Italy. Yes. Yes. Sorry. I just digress. All right. Anyway, what's the neighbor guy you saw? Was that the neighbor guy you? Oh no. Mm-mm. No, I wasn't there when he passed. John just told. Yes. Yes, that guy is so good. Yeah, right? Um, Thank you for the super chat, y'all. Thank you. Wait, Bad Bunny is dating Kendall Jenner. Yeah, I don't pay any attention to the Kardashians at all. I know. Are you tired, Lou? Yeah. Wait, what you recommend, doctor? I don't recommend anybody. I recommend nobody. Hear me clearly. I'm not recommending anybody. I've got no opinion on anyone. I'm not in a place. Yeah, I know that Sebastian Rogers. Yes, that band. Yes, him. The media just deleted all of MTV. What? Why would you delete all of MTV? That's so weird. No, I don't watch TV, but let me tell you, Agenda 2030, probably from 2027 on, will become mainstream. They're already doing it with your electrical cars. Now you have to pay taxes because Gavin Newsom wants us to pay more in California because we all his bitches. We Gavin Newsom's bitches because we bought electric cars and bought into climate change. Big fat lie. We bought into that. Now we have to pay more to drive up and down the street. So Gavin Newsom wants us paying more because poor bitch ass Newsom, Bill Cream, isn't getting any money. He's not getting any money. So now, because he's not getting any money, he wants us in California overtaxed, overworked, over everything to pay more to drive where we want to drive, which is really the last point of freedom. I can get in a car, I can throw John in a car, I can throw Meadow in the car, I can drive 100 miles, end up somewhere different, spend the day there and drive back home. But not with Gavin Newsom, because now I got to pay. Which means you're more apt, it's poverty thing, you're more apt to stay in your neighborhood. Agenda 2030, 15-minute cities. So it's part of why I moved back closer to where I am, so I could be closer, although I think it's probably 15 minutes away from where Little Meadow lives with Jason. But I wanted to be closer. However, I don't think that's a government decision for me. I don't care if they think we're overpopulated. I don't care. I don't care. Do not care. Sorry, I cannot care. I will not care. So that's it. I cannot care. Click off if the gay stuffs trigger you, in my opinion. What gay stuff? I didn't say anything wrong. I mean, I'm not the one that made up HIV. Justin Timberlake had poppers in his body and he's taking drugs for HIV. That's in the news. Take it up with them. I've done both Biggie and Tupac. I've done those. It cracks me up when you call someone greasy. Reminding of Trailer Park Boys. I love the Trailer Park Boys. Are you showing? Someone's showing me to their therapist. Their therapist is going to be like, that bitch is unhinged. I don't care. I'm sober. I live my life. I do everything I can do. So I eat healthy. I exercise every day. What are you going to say about me? I make amends for everything I do. I take responsibility. I pay everything on time. I tell everybody I love them. I try to help people when I can. I guess I'm a bad person. So many oh my God. But he keeps getting voted in. What is that? Who is voting this fucker in? Who is doing that? Yes, I did. I did hear about Kyle Melissa Roth. What's interesting, I don't know why they would take her out, in that she's just repeating things she found online. So that doesn't even make sense to me. I mean, those are all in the blind items, which is e-lawyer, which is Crazy Days and Nights. I mean, if you go back to those, most of her stuff, I think she credited with Crazy Days and Nights, other sources in person, etc. But they were already in the trades kind of thing. You know, that kind of thing. Yes, he's so handsome. Too many. I don't care about the tattoos. He can do the tattoos. Yes, he can. He's a cutie. He's a Capricorn, I heard. I got to look his birthday up. He's super cute. Only going to get better. But he hasn't altered his body in the sense he's not taking steroids. He's not all beefy. Like sometimes men are born angular, and that's a good thing. They're still strong. They're just tall and lean. Like, what's his name? Jesse's girl. What's his name? Rick Springfield. That's like a certain look. I don't know why everybody wants everybody to be stocky and beefy. I don't know. Um, yeah, I did a video on Bono. I did. Yes, I did. My therapist is a guy. Yeah. Well, maybe he'll like me. He'll like my boobs for sure. Therapists never admit that shit. Unless he's gay, then he won't care. But he might like them still. Um, I'm not even talking about anything, honestly. You know me. My fiance is tall and thin. I'm short and curvy. There you go. I like tall and thin. Of course, I married tall and thin. Yeah, Rick Springfield. I love Rick Springfield. Um, Jesse's girl. Yeah. He's still upset over that. Okay. Sloan, why would my therapist call you unhinged? Everybody calls me unhinged. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. He's 24. That's okay. Who's 24? Oh, the singer is 24. Yeah, I didn't say I was going after him. I just said he's cute as a button. Super cute. Reminds me a little bit of Tommy Lee-ish. Not in behavior, but a little bit of Tommy Lee-ish. There's a whole mixture of 70s vibe in that look. And by the way, he doesn't have a little button nose. So when he stands sideways, he very much has a dominant masculine nose, which is great. In other words, he's not getting a nose job. Thank the fucking Lord for that. That's good. Yeah, Richard Gere, I'm not a fan of, but he was extremely handsome when he was younger. Like looking back at him, I didn't think so when he was young, but he's 70 something. So it just didn't occur to me. But when you look back at his younger pictures, he was very dynamic through a photograph. Very, very dynamic. Rick Springfield. Yeah, I don't think Rick Springfield should have dated any girl. I'm just saying he should have dated Jesse's girl. I don't know what he did. I haven't really looked into Rick Springfield. Wears a lot of black leather female clothing on stage. Yeah, he might be bisexual. And also, he could very well be bisexual. I don't care. I find him extremely adorable. His face. I like his face. He's probably gay. I mean, yeah, even though he dates women, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. In Diana's memory, I'm not rooting for any of the royal family. I mean, let them be, but they got to go a button nose and two eyes, only one of them closed. Exotic looking, that's it. But he's yeah, Paul Newman was extraordinary, but he was short, 5'7". So, Jim Morrison, extraordinary. I mean, these are all really good looking people. Really good looking people. Oh, let's look him up. Can we look him up? My God, he's so cute. I have problems. I was like, who is this? He's got charisma and he wears leather and he's got eye makeup on. Maybe I'm gay. I'm laughing. Oh my God. Yeah, no, he's cute, but that's 70s glam rock. So that's the generation I grew up in, really. Okay, so let's find him. Yeah, this is him. Let's see. I think he's super cute. I'm going to show you guys his picture. We're now like outing him on here. Notably, he's too young for moi. But I'm not looking at him that way. I'm just saying he is super cute. Okay. This is him. Can you see him over here in the black leather? Can you all see? What a cutie patootie. It's going to make cute kids too. Super cute. So yeah, he's really cute. That's not the cutest picture, but very unusual looking and more in your face about it. Italian. So that part's really cute. Yeah, let's look. I found, oh yeah, super, super cute. This is now this right here, this is so 1970s and not how he shows up on stage. But this is fantastic. This picture right here, that is beautiful right there. This is great. This is 1970s, early 80s right here. Okay, that's why. That look, but he doesn't have long hair anymore. Okay, I'm over it. All right, back to normal now, y'all. Back to normal. We showed him. Super cute, but very We were sexualized on a day. Me and other girls worked as barbers and they would come in and wear me. Oh God. He's very cute. Yeah. Oh, they're really good looking. Really, it's Princess Di's birthday. Is it? Is she July 1st? Is she July 1st? Oh yes, Shifty from Crazy Town. They say an overdose. Interesting. I will. Yeah, I know. Crazy. He just passed though. Didn't he just pass? I totally love Jimmy. I had a 6-foot picture of him. Italian. Yeah, the Italian man. He's super good looking. Yeah, you are. Well, you're hitting 62. How do you like it? Said no one ever. I don't know who. Oh, Gino Vanelli, the singer. I don't know about him. It is Princess Di's birthday today. That's funny because I was doing the Princess Kate video this morning and fucked it up by saying she's a Capricorn. I said she's a Cancer, Princess Kate. She's a Cancer sun, Capricorn sun. So I was like going all dyslexic again. No, she's a Cancer moon conjunct the North Node, Sun in Capricorn. She got Venus retrograde. She's got Venus conjunct Mercury. That's pretty spot on. She's got Jupiter and Scorpio in the 4th. She's got Saturn, Uranus, and Pluto. No, sorry. Uranus is in the 4th. She's got, let me look. I have to look. She's got Saturn and Neptune. And what else does she have? Mars, Saturn, and Neptune in the 3rd in Libra. Yep. Yeah. And Pluto is going to be conjuncting your Pluto passing through. It's a wide conjunction by orb, but still, shit going to hit the fan between August 25th. I said in the video, I'm going to redo the video tomorrow, August 25th and like November 2nd for Princess Kate. And what she finds out, you're going to hear it here first. I'm going to say it now. I'm just going to say it and I'll do the full video. But when Princess Kate speaks out and it's found out what Prince William did when he was supposedly having the affair with Rose Hanbury, which goes back like 2 years. It probably goes back 15 years, but let's just forget about that. I'm getting it in the last 2 years. So since 2022, when we hit August through November of this year, November 2nd, August 25th, somewhere in that time frame, Prince William is going to be outed for the business deals he met while they threw an affair in the paper and then scooped the princess away with her illness to protect her, not from an affair, she don't give a shit. I mean, maybe she gives a shit. She married a royal. She has to know that these people are just the way that they are. That's not it. It's these business deals made behind the scenes with other world leaders. That's what I got. Okay, there, I said it. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you. Oh, they're dicks. I'm just saying this guy looks cute. I don't know how he is in public. He might be like off a leash, not good. Looks like he might wear a leash. He might be well behaved with the leash on. Just saying. Okay, stop. Stop. Who said that? I don't know. Stop. Okay. Yeah, no, they're Prince. Yes. No, I don't think so. Yes, exactly. That's an interesting mix, right? Shifty dating Soleil Moon Frye. She lived in Burbank. I don't know if she still does, but she did. Yeah, it's interesting. There's people on this platform that will use your name because they feel this is what I'm going to say. There's covetous, jealous energy. Covetous is when people compare themselves to you. Why can't I have what you have? Or why can't I be like you? I don't fucking know. You're you and I'm me. That's just it. Why can't I get what you get? I should have what you have. That's a very dangerous sentiment when people start asking you how to do what you do. Not just like, how did you do that? Like, how do I put this puzzle together? But when they think they should have what you have because they're in the same profession. No, they should have what they have that's rightfully for them, which may have nothing to do with what you have because you're your unique individual, whoever you are, doing whatever you do. Anyway, when they do that, what they're really doing is they're in competition with you. And when someone's in competition with you, they're very dangerous. So when you break a story like P. Diddy from your psychic ability And they can weaponize the death of your son and accuse you of killing your son on this platform. And people chime in that watch me right now, chime in like bitches and say, yeah, where did she come from? Bitch, 40 years back is where I came from. Go look it up. Go look it up. No one did anything to Keithy in his family. None of us did anything. Keith was the love of our life. All of us. Jason misses him. Lila misses him. I miss him. Kenna misses him. Paige misses him. Every friend he ever had, Lucas, Austin, Jordan, John misses him. I mean, give me a break. And to say that shit when you can see the devastation on a family's face, you are evil. And why people are supporting that evil? Because they base their metaphysical knowledge on one fraction of something and say, this is why it must be. It's not even they're saying they're psychic. They're saying this is because of that. They doing it wrong. And there's dumbasses. And the only reason that that particular information's coming out is because a covetous, envious spirit of Jezebel got a hold of the fact that she thought she owns P. Diddy and should be spilling the beans. Well, bitch, do the video ahead of time and you too will spill the beans, okay? You do your videos, you film your fucking videos months ahead of time and say what's going on, or otherwise shut the flipping hell up. And again, it will come back on you. Your words, you will reap exactly every mistuned, fucked up swing of your tongue right back at you. Okay, anyway, now I'm back. Yeah, so there, I don't know her. No, I don't know her. I know of her. And there's some people on here going, I was going to warn you about a channel that was talking badly about you, but you blocked me. No, bitch, don't make me look bad. I didn't block you. I didn't block you. So those are trolls coming over here, still trying to make me look bad. You're not going to make me look bad. I know who I am. There's nothing you can do. But as a person legally, when you cross that boundary with me, I come after you legally. That's it. I mean, why would I not? Why would you think you can make money off of saying a detrimental, derogatory, heinous thing? Why would you think it's okay to do that? Why would you feel you can do that? So thank you. Why would you do that? You can't do that. I will always stand up for myself and my son. Always. Yeah. Yeah, no, you don't want, I mean, why, what do you think? The mother of a dead child's not going to come after you? Do you have children? Do you have a criminal record? Do you have DUIs? Do you have evictions? I mean, do you have things like this? It's all really easy to look up, even though you think you hide it, but it is easy. I mean, you can, where are you going on the planet that someone can't find your ass? Everybody can be found. It may just take time. That's all. Everybody. I mean, even people in witness protection can walk into somewhere where somebody from their past knows it's them and they can lie and say it's not them, but the person in witness protection, they're like, the friend is like, yeah, I know it's you because I grew up with you. So yeah. Maybe you were in relationships with people. Maybe you didn't pay your rent. Maybe you have a criminal record that is like really outrageous. Maybe that's what you have. Maybe you have your own kids. Maybe you should shut your mouth. Maybe it'll come back on you. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't like it. Yeah, I mean, please. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I have a 12th house stellium. No, I don't have to defend or explain myself, but I do have granddaughters and they will come across that. So you're going to eat your words when you say shit about me. You're going to eat your words. Sorry. That's how I am. I'm sick of people saying don't respond. It's what they want. Guess what? Your words are weapons. So I'll use the law to counteract your weapons directed at me and my son. That's what I will do. I promise you. And then you're going to boo-hoo it all the way over. Boo-hoo. 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 Anyway. How can Queen Elizabeth be in anybody else's body? She's still alive. Okay, wait. Wait, are you stupid? Who are you talking to, Rita? I didn't say Queen Elizabeth is someone else's body. Are you stupid? How can Queen Elizabeth be in it? Are you stupid? How do you know she's alive? Why do you say she's alive? She can be in someone else's body energetically, but I don't think I was talking about Queen Elizabeth, but people can jump bodies. You can swap bodies. You don't have to be evil to do that. You can get out of your physical body. You can get into somebody else's as long as there's a swap of energy at the same time. You can do that. That's, I mean, if you're, I mean, you can do that. Yeah, Oprah, I know, right? Do you know Meg? No, I don't know who that is. Sorry. Um, let's see. When you say to someone, "Are you stupid?" You're pissing them off. You're calling them stupid. So again, maybe try toning the question in a different way. Like, why do you think she's in some? But I don't recall saying that, unless I did say it. In which case, then I'm copping to it. I don't know. I don't know who you're talking to. Well, I didn't kill my son, Dublin. So yeah. Yeah, you can't accuse somebody of murder when they didn't do it. Why would you think that that's an okay thing to do? It's not an okay thing to do. My son is dead. He has a family. Why would you do that just for financial gain on your end because you're jealous that somebody did a P. Diddy, actually Kim Porter video, and it happened to hit the media? Why would you do that? Right? I mean, yes, return to sender. Venus and Mars in the 12th. I have Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. 12th. Actually, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter conjunct the 12th. The rest in the 12th. So my life is hell. Let's see. This debt collection agency is is trying at nothing to get amount of money that I do not owe. Oh no, you know what? Don't be afraid of being sued. When it comes to debt collection, if you don't owe the money, don't respond to them. If you do respond to them, say, "This isn't my debt." Ask for the paperwork to provide your signature. They have to set a court date. You have to be served. And if you do go into court and it is your debt, then you can bargain the debt down. But like, people are still going to sue you no matter what you do. I mean, you don't have to be guilty, or you can be guilty. Everybody sues. It's America. Welcome. Yeah, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, what's the root, Sloan? Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a couple of people on TikTok. Like, I was talking to one girl and I'm like, "You're kind of like saying stupid shit. Like, how come you can swear on your channel?" And I don't know, because it's who I am. I swear everywhere. I swear. You can invite me to court, I'm swearing. You'll hear me swear. They can tell me. Do you know how many times I get told, "Ma'am, can you not use that language?" And I'm like, "Why? Is it against the law?" I'm going to speak the way I want to speak. Sorry. Why I should wait, why should strangers tell my chart? Wait, why I should Oh, I don't understand that. Okay. Let's see. No, I don't feel Harry's going to be king either. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's weird though. It's like when someone says that to you, it's like they're blaming you for having your success. They're coveting what you have, and then they're making, like, trying to make you feel like you should feel bad for being yourself. I wish I could feel bad for being me, but I don't know who else to be at this point. I am who I am. Okay, wait. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Talking of AIDS, what's happening with Charlie Sheen? Right? I know. P. Diddy doesn't look like himself in the eyes anymore, does he? Right? Stop. Read the negative. Stop. Read the negative comments. Don't you stop speaking. I have no idea what you're talking about. Swearing happens. Shit. Yeah. Let's see, 25 young men. Oh my God. Drowning in our apartment pool. How did he drown? 25, did he not? Oh, 25 year. Did he not know how to swim? Oh God, that poor family. Or did something happen while he was in the pool and then he couldn't get his breath back? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Mm-mm. Let's see. Do you have any insights on Taylor? I don't know. I'm sorry. I haven't been reading the news. I've done a video on Brittany Murphy. If I have a finger of God pointing at Chiron and Gemini. Yeah, it's jealousy. None of us are perfect, but geez. Yeah, I listen because of your swearing. Yeah, the monarchy, I said that in Kate's video. The monarchy is being dismantled. And anyway, more to come, but it's Prince William that's up to shenanigans. Yeah, so much shit happens on this planet. It's just crazy. Thank you, E-Tiger. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I try not to, but it you know, I just, yeah, I can't. How do you know Harry didn't choose? Wait, how do you know that Harry didn't choose Meghan? I don't know that Harry didn't choose Meghan. I have no idea. I don't think I answered that. Did he must have a bunch of STDs? Well, I guess so. I mean, why wouldn't you? Do you think he's wearing condoms everywhere he goes? I mean, okay, don't be jaded by any age. Oh, I'm jaded, but it's a good sentiment. Um, yeah, I am doing well. Knoxville, Tennessee. Okay. Can you please speak about those that have the same sun, moon, and rising? It's a more authentic expression of the sign. Mm. I don't even know who Jay Slater is. I got to look all these names. The Vatican is evil. Um, I don't know who John O'Keefe is. I honestly haven't. I can't. I just have to go with what I feel in my head and go from that time. July 12th, earthquake. We have earthquakes every day in California. I've got news for you. Every single day there are earthquakes here. Every single day. We don't care in California. We don't care. Okay, I don't feel the next presidency. I can't say it enough. If there were to be one, I think it's probably female. As I've said, Michelle Obama, Michael. But I still don't feel a presidency. So I don't know what to say. I can't feel the energy of it. And I'm like being serious. I can't feel the energy of it. Wait, yes, Fulio is next. Yeah, Fulio is next. Princess Kate and Fulio. So I've got to do it. I hate Oprah. Oprah Winfrey. Yeah, Oprah Winfrey. Apparently King Chuck didn't have strong swimmers. Of course he didn't. I can't even think about I can't think about that. I almost threw up in my mouth. Try not to put too much. Yeah, I am entertainment. You're right. But I'm also telling you things psychically, like I always do. And let's see if they happen. Yes, I know who Candace Owens is. Yes. Yeah, all rappers' deaths are gang related. But why? I know that. I, as I said, Keithy was friends with a lot of them. Went to school in Burbank with Doodle. There's a lot of people that they could, but you come through LA, you know that. I don't feel the next presidency at all. I think they're going to trick us out of something. So yeah, I don't know what to say. Please try to channel King Vaughn. Let's see. Macron. Candace Owens going nuts. Pierce Morgan is like bitch slapping her. Like, how could you say that's not a woman? Well, first of all, Pierce Morgan, here's what you need to focus on. Male or female, whoever is living in that body, whatever. Not even gonna argue about that. Don't even care. What I do care about is she was fucking her student and married him. He was 15. She was his teacher. That's what you should be focused on. Not whether she's got junk in her trunk, whatever that thing is. Why was such an old bag grooming one of her students? Just because he's male, you think it's okay? It's not okay. It's atrocious. Why is nobody talking about the inappropriateness of that pedophilic act between the French, I guess it's a prime minister or president over there, I don't know, whatever, Brigitte Macron and her husband. Like, that's completely wrong, but no one's saying anything. They're like, she's a dude. Okay. But the age difference is more of the problem. I don't care what he wants to fuck or what she wants to fuck. That's their business. The age difference is the problem, y'all. Why is that being overlooked? Here's Morgan. Why do I support genocide? Okay, Fadi, why don't you fuck off? Don't say stupid shit like that to me, okay? Why do you support genocide? Why do you support genocide? Why do you do it? Why do you say things like that on a public platform where we can't see your face? People like you are the ones supporting genocide. Why do you do it? Why don't you tell us and give us all a lesson? Talk to me like that. Jesus. Okay. Like, come on. Oh my God, right? I mean, come on now. I never said I supported genocide. How about you get this straight? Whatever it is you're referring to as genocide, whether it's the Middle East, the abortion issue, whatever it is, why don't you go to your government and ask them why they caused the problem and the dissension to begin with? Why don't you get off your couch, put your pants back on, get your hand out of your crotch, wash up a bit because we don't, want your germs, and go to your local legislator and ask them what they're doing. Ask them where your tax money's going. Ask them why they have a say-so in war or anything. Why don't you do that? And then come back to me and let me know what you've learned. Alrighty then. Yes, I did see those Kate Middleton photographs. Yeah. I must have blocked it. Oh God. Yeah, I did hear about that guy. I did hear about the killer of him. You got to ask yourself again, why? Just the Wade Wilson is what somebody just asked me. Okay. So let's just back it on up. We got this guy that admits to doing what he did that's on trial, that we are forced to watch him on trial. Ghislaine Maxwell. Why am I not watching that trial? Where is that happening? What did we find out there? Where are those documents? Why am I watching a sicko who's glorifying committing murders against your mother, daughter, sister, whoever the hell he killed? God rest their souls. Seriously. Ask yourself why the media and your government is allowing that, but we cannot find out what happened with Ghislaine Maxwell. Why? Why is that not public? Why is this doofus public? Who died and left him public? Right? So don't fall for it. Don't fall for any of that. It's political fodder for a reason. And they love talking about serial killers. The Satanists do. They love it. But having said that, I saw so many comments going, well, a real reporter should interview him. Here's the thing. Geraldo Rivera called himself a real reporter. I remember Mr. Mustache Handlebars. Okay, he may have gone to reporting school, whatever the hell that is, communication and communication science, I think, in college, but he was by no way a real reporter. Watch him interviewing Manson when he knows he's dealing with an MK Ultra humanized weapon. Watch him. He's part of the game. Why are we watching this fucktard in court? What is that? Why? Put Ghislaine Maxwell. Then I'll watch his trial after I watch her trial. So ask your legislators, the TV people, the channels running it, why this fucker's on thing. That's how I think of that. Why am I watching that when I can't find out what happened to the children that were trafficked through the handling of Miss Maxwell? Curious. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'm just going all the way down here. I have to look. I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe Joe Biden wants to be president. Oh, yeah, maybe. I hope not. I mean, I don't care if she's president. I'm not listening to her either. Let's see. Jaguar Wright knows her stuff. She's not talking. Listen, She's been in the industry. She knows. Anybody who's been in Hollywood, showed up on a movie set, watched stuff, they know. They know what happens. You're not getting there. You're not getting there unless you play these games. And we all have acquaintances who've played those games, okay? And seen it, whether we be in acting, singing, psychic TV, whatever. There's shit that goes on. I don't know Sam Cooke. I know who he is. Yeah. This is why I kept Dad's analog TV. I love it. Yeah, apparently Will has multiple mistresses. Well, that's what a sexual narcissist does now, isn't it? Right? Okay, you guys, I'm with you. Yeah, drugs and alcohol suck. Okay, you guys, got to get my backyard ready. It's actually my front yard for baby Meadow's birthday party tomorrow. Meadow's turning 1. I almost said 2. I'm like, wait, where did that year fly? Meadow's turning 1 tomorrow. I remember when she was born because it was only a year ago. Yeah, I remember. So the story goes, Kenna calls me. She's like, I'm in labor. And me and John just got back from Mount Wilson. So we were at my house on the trail at Mount Wilson. And I was just getting in the shower. Got out of the shower and Kenna called. I'm like, oh shit. She's in labor. This is like 10:30 in the morning. So I go to John, quick, let's race home, see how she is, and then we'll get something to eat. So we race home. She's holding her belly and she's like, I'm like, uh-oh. Anyway, she's like, no, I'm not going to the hospital yet. I love that about her. She's one of us. Anyway, she's there. I go to Jason. Is it time? Is it time? He's just looking at me. I'll let you know when it's time. Okay. So anyway, John and I go get food. Kenna didn't want any. Obviously, she's in labor. And me and Jace and John were eating. And about 2:30, Kenna goes, I'm ready. We're like, she's ready. So me and John are in the car, Kenna and Jason. So Kenna needs somebody to stand with her because she's in labor. So then Jason's going to take her up to the room because they have these rules at the hospital because of the COVID. Anyway, so we pull up behind Jason. He drops Kenna off. I pick Kenna up, wait in the lobby because she has to sign in and all of that. Jason parks the car. John's waiting for me out here. Jason, because it was too far for Kenna to walk from the car. So he runs in the hospital. As soon as he gets there, we tag team. I say, good luck. They go upstairs. I run to the car. I'm sitting on pins and needles like this. I go get more coffee because that's what a hyper person needs when a baby's being born. So I get more coffee. We're in the car, 3:30, 4:30. I'm settling in. Baby Jack is there. I'm settling in. Lila is, I forget, probably at Grandma Martha's. Anyway, I'm settling in. And Jason's like, so I'm texting Jason. I'm like, get the exact time of birth. Like the second that baby comes out. Then tell me the time that the baby, like the second the baby comes out, then when you put the baby on Kenna, and then when you cut the cord. So he's sending me the time. So at 5:12, little Meadow was born. So then Jason goes, yeah, the baby's out. I'm like, shit, John, get in the car. We're going back. So we're racing back to the hospital. And it's really cute. So we going in there and I'm trying to pull up Meadow's chart. Like me, I'm going to John. Oh my God, she's a Virgo rising. That's like Lila. There's 2 of them in the family now. And then John's like, he said, I don't know. So I'm texting and I'm like, oh shit, I don't have service here. She's not a Virgo rising. She's a what, you ask? She's a Sag rising. I'm like, oh my God. And Jason is my oldest son, yes. And so then I'm like, oh my God, she's a Sag rising. So I'm texting Kenna, blah, 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 on the chart. I'm sending it over there. I'm sending it to Jason. Jason's like, yeah, we're just relaxing in here. So me and John are in the waiting room. I'm looking for the vending machine at this point because now I'm ready to eat sweets. So I'm going up and down the hall. And Jason's like, well, you can come in 20 minutes, but only one of you, meaning me. And I'm like, I look at John with pleading eyes. He's like, okay, you can go first. Running down the hall 20 minutes after, zip in there, zip. I meet baby Meadow. She is so cute. She's alert. She's naked practically. She's loving it. She's moving like she's swimming. She's so cute. Jason just hands her to me. I'm like, whoa, let me sit down. Because I do not want to drop a newborn. And I was terrified. It took me a while to get used to holding her because she was so tiny. She was big, but she was tiny. Anyway, that's it. That's what we're doing. Yeah. So Little Meadow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love Little Meadow. She's the best. She's the best. Oh, French speaker. There you go, Mother Gabby. Oh, I'm sorry your mother passed. Some people on here should be blocked. Blocked. Yeah, Rascal is so pretty. She loves Little Meadow. So Rascal. Oh yeah, Mew Mew has a birthday. I think Mew Mew is the first week in July, even though Paige's aunt told me she was like a Leo kitty. My vet said, no, she's already 12 weeks. Like, she's not Leo. She was born the first week in July. So technically, Mew Mew could be born today, tomorrow, the 4th, the 6th. He thought it was between the 1st and the 6th, the vet. We don't really know. We don't really know. We don't really know. Yeah, she's a Sag rising. Oh, I love Meadow. I love Rascal. I love Meadow. My son and his wife. Oh my God, twins in December. It's so exciting. But wait till you hold them when you first get them. I was like, Jason's like, here. And I'm like, what are you doing? I like, let me sit down. I was terrified. And Kenna was very easygoing. I was really impressed because I didn't really let anyone around my kid when he was born. You know, with Jason, I did not. I was like, get away. I mean, I let them around, but I was like, I was very nervous about other people holding my firstborn. Kenna, this is her secondborn, so she was very confident, very good, and handled it so well. I don't know when my oldest cat was born either. Yeah, so it's so, yeah, get the fuck on. Yeah, no, it was really cute. It was so cute. Yeah. Oh, next month. Yeah, that's so cute. I love them. Will the First Lady of France ever get exposed? Most likely everybody will be exposed this year. Are people thinking about us when we're thinking about them? Yes, people think about us when we think about them. Before Meadow Soprano, I never heard the name before. Yeah, I didn't either. I didn't either. Aw, 23, happy birthday. Yeah, I love Meadow. I love Lila. Lila turned 13. I ran down to the house. I had balloons. I went to this yummy bakery and I was like, ooh, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. Then I was like, don't eat them in the car. They're for Rascal and they're for Jimena, like her little friend that was staying over. I'm like, don't eat this in the car. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, don't eat this. Don't eat this. And then the bad side of me comes out and says, you could just eat one. And I'm like, then the box won't look pretty. I'll have to open the box and then, oh no, I can't. So anyway, Lila had all her little presents delivered and it was so cute. Then she got to go to a place to eat seafood for dinner. So it was very nice for Rascal. She enjoyed it and now she's a teen. She's not a tween, she's a teen. What are people saying off limits? No, there's people aren't saying it. There's one person saying it. I mean, the people on the channel, I was too slow and she was over 2 months early. Yeah, they're saying my son's death that I had a hand in that. And so I say it very publicly that is so untrue. And no, I don't have to defend myself. But when you say that, you better be able to back it up and not with your nonsense, okay? Not with your nonsense, because that's not what happened at all. And that's a good point before I go on. When the way that I read, and I've been psychic all my life, okay? And this goes back, like it's documented. So I don't have to prove it to anybody. You either understand how psychic ability works or you don't. You've either been privy to it in your personal life, experienced it, or had family members who have had the ability to do so. But for me, and it's been something since I was a small child, when somebody is passing, I get the information. I just didn't know which one of my sons were passing. That doesn't make me anything except psychic. And I was in a fucking panic for 2 months before he passed, trying to figure out which one of these children was going to pass because I kept hearing the wording. I kept hearing it. I went to my psychic friends. I asked them. They couldn't tell me. I knew it. I shoved it in everybody's face. I begged them. I screamed. I pleaded. I prayed. I went to church. I asked every single psychic person, astrologer person I know, who the fuck, which one of them is it? Because I was not given that information, but I knew it was coming. That is how it works. That's what I call psychic Tourette's. That's how it works for me. When I start doing that, that's what happens. That's how it happens. What do you want me to do? Say that I made it happen because that happens? No, that's not how it works for me. That's not how it works. And if you're psychic, you know it. You can look at my face. If you know it, you know it. It's not how it works. It's how it's always worked for me, but it doesn't, you're not causing it. It's already in effect. It's already happening. So when people use your story against you to twist your words, A, they're narcissistic. B, they have their own drug addictions. C, they have criminal records. And E, they have their own children that they need to watch out. They have older and younger children, and they have addictions, and they have delinquencies, and they've been in court for things like evictions. They've done things like that. So why are people listening to them? Good God, what's going on? Anyway, it makes me enraged, but if you're going to say that, you're going to have to prove it, and I'm going to find you and you're going to have to prove it. That's all. A middle name for Meadows, whatever you want to name your middle name for first name Meadows, whatever you want. You can name middle name anything. Depends if people want the middle names or whatever. Yeah. No, I know. She is a dumb bitch, that one. Maxwell lawyer represents Scientology. Are you going after protesters in LA? Why am I going after protesters in LA? No, I'm going after people that specifically accuse me of murder when I'm not a murderer. That's who I'm going after. Oh my God, I exercise like a fiend. I don't eat sweets all the time. I eat limited sweets, and I know how much calories is in the sweets. I believe Bigfoot is real, yes. Yeah. I was broken when my son died. Anybody who says you caused that's fucking insane. And for what? At almost 60. What her thing is, if you do that, it's for fame. Okay. First of all, when pregnant with both of my children, I was on camera. I've said this ad nauseum. I already had everything I wanted. I had a husband. We lived at the top of the hill in Burbank. My kids had what they wanted. I didn't want for anything. I had clients. I could read. I didn't have to read. I exercised all day. I took my kids on walks. I did mommy and me camp. I did all of that. Okay. So if I were going to be famous, or whatever you want to call famous, I would have done it when I was younger, not when I was older. I'd given up on my life at that time. Like, I didn't care. I was basically doing my YouTube channel to hold y'all hostage while I did my videos, or whoever, or nobody, right? If I didn't have followers, no one cares. I would have still done my videos and continued to read my clients and gone on with my life. So when people say that, they're ignorant, and they're doing it for clout on their channel, and they're using my child's death to gain an income when they know they're lying, and they know they already have a criminal record, and they know that they're hiding themselves. But they also have to know that what you can hide can be found, especially with the energy reverberating back. It's actually really unfortunate. And what I found, and this I'm going to say really respectfully, if you're on this channel, because I found many people who were on this channel, because I went insane one night, I'm like, I'm going to look up these people commenting. If you're on this channel and you're on that channel and you're critiquing me over there, you don't really need to be over here. Like, why are you duplicitous? Why don't you pick one side or the other? Like, pick a side. What are you doing? Like, you're a fucking fork-tongued speaker. I don't know what to say. That's just stupid. You're stupid. Yeah. It's just, yeah, I don't know how to answer that. You'd have to talk to a professional. If you hurt kids, you're a pedophile, okay? If you have sex with younger people, you're a pedophile. If you watch child porn, you're a pedophile. If you have a 40, 50-year age difference with an adult, that's pedophilic. Sorry, it's true. It's true. I am a nana, but thank you. Yeah. It was just, yeah, it's just, whatever. It is what it is. First you were, oh yeah. Now, yeah. First I was a QAnon. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. That lawsuit I beat myself. That fucker for 2 years had me in the papers calling me a QAnon and on a quack radio show. Okay, first of all, just because you don't know it to be true does not make the radio show a crank radio show. Secondly, the husband, and I can talk about it because it's been dismissed and it's dismissed never to be brought up again. So I did a video on Isaac Cappy, that video, and then a video, well, this is before Keith died, actually. It would be, oh my God, it's on July 5th, I think, is when, July 5th or July 9th, I think is when Tracy Twyman passed. God bless her and her beautiful son, and anybody that misses her, friends, all of them. Anyway, it was July of 2019, and I think around the 12th or the 19th, I don't really remember. I have to go back and look at my records, but I got asked to do the Ground Zero radio show. It was about 5 days after she passed, whatever date that was, in July of 2019. And they asked me to pick up on her energy. So I picked up on her energy. Now, I never accused anybody. I didn't even know she was married. I was just picking up what I got. We're not expected to know everything. Anyway, her separated husband at the time, or they were in the process of divorcing, this fucker files a lawsuit it was actually on July 2nd, because it was before 2nd or 3rd. It was the weekend of July 4th, and it was in 2022, I think. Yeah, he tried to file it in April when I came back from Arizona, looking into Tracy Twyman's death, going to the area, going to the bridge where Isaac Cappy jumped off, reading the energy, blah, 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 ending up at a restaurant, just looking into all that shit, right? So I come back. I'd done the Tracy Twyman show in July. Her husband puts out a lawsuit suing a bunch of people, mainly for, I want to say copyright. She was a co-host on the radio show I did the communication on. She had been a co-host, so I don't know how you can accuse them of taking her property. She willingly went on the show. Therefore, it's their property and her property. It's both properties, right? It's what a co-host is. But anyway, she had co-hosted, and I got what I got. And this guy, he wanted $150,000 compensation. He went on a bunch of stuff saying that people thought he murdered her because of what I said. Keep in mind, I never mentioned this man's name or her husband. I never said the husband. I said, and I quote, a husband and two people posing as a husband and wife. So that's two other separate people. Two other separate people over here. Not him. He took that personally. Anyway, with the help of Bobby, the wonderful PI Bobby, and John, and a couple of lawyer consultations, I started filling out my paperwork. I was not going to pay 20 grand because this guy was trying to cause me financial hardship. I wasn't going to do it. So I answered everything in pro se. It was out of Washington State, and it's written up as psychic cuts down 4 out of 5 charges in anti-SLAPP lawsuit. That's what I brought up, okay? Meaning, if you're on that type of radio show and you're talking about a public person, you can bring up anti-SLAPP, okay? You have to look it up. Anyway, they kept everything. They kept accusing, kept this, kept that. I just kept answering. You always have to answer a lawsuit. I kept answering, but at the end, I just said, I'll see you in court. Like, I'm showing up in court. And that his lawyer's like, you can get somebody pro bono. I'm like, I'm not getting a lawyer, period. I'm not doing it. You're trying to force me and bully me. I'm not doing it. So the case was dismissed. Yeah. You know why? Because it was ridiculous. That's why. Anyway, wait, so are they block the haters. Are they projecting? No, they're they're prostituting off of my experiences and twisting it so they can make themselves relevant, and lying is what they're doing. If you're asking me what they're doing. Yeah, well, I think Jaguar right is right. I think Jaguar right is accurate. Let me put it that way. Jaguar right with a W is right with a RIGHT, accurate. So she's accurate. Oh God, I'm sweating. Okay. Anyway, that's what happened with that. But again, yeah, they have to get back on Billy Goat Gruff, right? But anyway, we know who's been funding you. Who's been funding me? I fund myself. I don't take money from anybody. Who's been funding me? Don't talk to me, Stu. Oh, you mean the CIA? Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Please. Please be quiet, okay? Please. You guys, yeah, who's been funding her? Nobody's been funding me. You guys leave tips on YouTube and I make money on YouTube, but I make money daily with my clients. That's how I make money. I've been working for, again, you fucking idiots, for 40 years doing readings. Stop saying otherwise, please. Please stop saying bullshit. You really got to stop. Find another hobby. Find another hobby. Yeah. Soulless beings. Yes, soulless beings, absolutely. Disincarnate beings, absolutely. Yeah. So there. You got a cold? I don't have a cold. I know. They just send these haters out after me because truly they're jealous. If you come to your life at almost 60, like I come to my life, healthy and sober, baby, and natural fucking face. I never said anything about my boobs, but natural face, then we can talk. So if you're going to write shitty things about my face at my age, you must consider my age. And how do you want your daughters to feel? Do you want them to feel ashamed of the fact that they age naturally and they don't put shit in their face and they don't put fillers in their face and shit in their lips, shit in their eyes, you know, and blah, blah, blah? Do you want them to feel bad about yourself? Like, why don't you start just saying people look like people as they age instead of accusing them of stuff and mocking them? I'm just saying it might be a lot more beneficial. That's all. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see. When are child traffickers? I think child traffickers are being exposed every day. Yeah, Sam Cooke. I know who he is. Yeah, I know, right? 58 or to 60 looking good. Yeah. I mean, I could go downhill at any time, but this is my natural face. I don't put shit in my face. I haven't put anything. You can tell. You can tell. You can see. So, having said that, why you want to pick on that? Why? Weirdos. Yeah, well, if you're going to work for $47 a week for troll money, that's fine. I don't know what to say. Go for it. Is Candace Owens right also? You know, Candace Owens is not wrong. She's bringing a lot of points up that a lot of people say, but people, when they are unwilling to believe stuff, like people don't want to believe that their stepfather fucks their daughter, their, you know, baby daddy got someone else pregnant, their baby daddy on the down low, their fucking mother was a needle junkie. They don't want to believe it. So people have different insights in different ways. So you don't have to believe it, but you could listen to it without mocking them. You don't have to agree, but what if what they're saying, like, let me give you an example. So Paigey calls me last week and she says, watch that movie, is it Dancing for the Devil? I think it's Dancing for the Devil on the Cult. Do you guys know about that movie? Have you heard of that movie? It's on Netflix. Yeah, well, you guys get off my page if I'm annoying. So I have no skin secret. Do you know the movie is it Dancing with the Devil? You'd get annoying too if you put yourself out publicly and someone accused you of killing your child. Would you stay quiet and just suck dick and shut up? No, I don't think so. So you would be annoying too. I'm always going to bring it up whether you like it or not. So the best thing to do is to stop fucking commenting stupid on my page about that shit. Anyway, yeah, I have no skincare routine. I don't even put sunscreen on. I wear a sun hoodie. I sometimes put sunscreen on, but a lot of times I sleep with my makeup so that I can get up at 4 so that I can go running. That is true. I brush my teeth though, and I wear my retainers. I drink a shit ton of water. I eat healthy food. I exercise every day. I do wear a sun hoodie. That's why you'll see me in a turtleneck or whatever, but I still am burnt from my cousin's wedding. Yes, dancing with the devil. Okay. So like Paige is like, you know where that house is? I'm like, where? So like it's in our neighborhood. It's close by. Well, I'm not going to tell you exactly where. So I'm driving by on the weekend. I'm like, yeah, that's the house. Paige gave me directions over there. I'm like, yeah, that's the house. I knew the area. Like, you know, anyway, my kids grew up in this area. But anyway, it was really interesting. I know it's a big fail. Um, yes. Yeah, they have, I don't wear swimsuits ever. I haven't worn swimsuits in 25 years. I don't like the way I look in them. I would never put a swimsuit on to be judged in public. Sorry, not after kids. I would never do that. I did a little bit after I had Keith. Maybe he was 4 or 5, but after that, I don't even go in a pool. There's no way people are looking at me in a pool so that they can critique my ass or my legs or my belly. No fucking way. Absolutely, absolutely no. Absolutely the fuck not, because you know they do that shit. I will not. I will go in my sweatpants though. So that's what I will do. Yes, yes, yes. Produced by movie that Meghan Markle is. There you go. That makes perfect sense. Um, yes, that's probably. Can I teach myself? Well, I think you're born psychic or you're not. So you can teach yourself to be aware of it, but you either have it or you don't. So that's like me. I'm taking lessons to do the splits, but I'm not born with that ability naturally. So my lessons can only go so far, you know, that kind of thing. I would never I won't go swimming. Like, no, absolutely not. Unless it would be pitch black, dark at night and no one could see me. That's just something I'm not doing. That's something I don't do that anymore. Absolutely never doing that. They demonize rattlesnakes because those fuckers jump. um, yeah, so I don't know what to say. Anyway, um, yeah. No, I really haven't worn a swimsuit in 25 years or more. So when people are critical, I just laugh. I can't handle it. It absolutely you're not looking at my ass and commenting on it in a bathing suit. That's not happening. Had too much of that in the strip club. That is not happening. I go absolutely insane and I will fuck you up. That's not happening. That's not happening. I know my limits and that's one of them. That's one of them. No, it's on this other channel. They made a lot of comments on my appearance and stuff. Does water scare? No, water doesn't. I was a good swimmer. I wanted to swim the English Channel. I spent a lot of my childhood swimming laps. We had a pool growing up. I swam laps every single day for hours. I loved it. It's like long distance running. I loved it. So no, swimming doesn't scare me at all. The water doesn't scare me in any way, shape, or form. I'll jump off a boat in the middle of the ocean. I don't have a problem. A lake, I'll go through lily pads, swim under a dock, big dock spiders, no problem. That doesn't bother me. I just do not want people, that look you get when you get out and they're looking at you and they're judging you and they're dropping you down notches because they don't like the way you look. That's not happening. No, no, no. It's a stripper life. You have to understand it. When you've been a stripper, you get it. Yeah, you can show your body off. I mean, it's fine. I don't even wear shorts anymore and I'm going to cover up on the arms because I notice the crepey skin. It's just personal preference. I don't like the way it looks. So there's that. There's that. There's that and there's that. There's that. I wear swim shorts. Yeah, I'm not willing to wear shorts either. I wear them in class, but I'm not willing to wear them up close. In the sunlight, your body really, you can see age in that. And I don't like it. I don't care what you do. This is just me. Um, yeah, so there's that. I've done a video on Micah Miller. I mentioned it before. Yeah, stop asking about the finger of God. I can't even think about that right now, nor do I want to. Stop saying that. Stop saying it. Stop saying it. Um, I'm sure when they say places are haunted, they're haunted. I mean, I'm sure they get the reputation. Someone block Sarah. All right, you guys. Now you know my phobia of swimsuits. Oh my God, I also have a phobia. This girl's like, you want to try the clothes on in the change room? I'm like, not on your life. I don't need to be suicidal by the time I look at the dress in the light in the change room. I don't need to kill myself when I get home. No, thank you. It fucks with my head. It fucks with my head. I don't like it. It fucks with my head. Um, yeah, they're good. They don't rub your body down. Yes, with castor oil, I do that. I've done that sometimes. I don't do it all the time. Um, yeah, I mean, um, I can't recommend wait, hey, Sloan, how are the planets for marriage? I don't know. You got a bunch of retrograde. Do you really want to get married during that time? I have self tanner or I'm transparent. Self tanner seems good. But then I have like OCD and it would be on my furniture and then I would go crazy for a different reason. uh, no, people just come to me. I get a feeling of who I want to do. I don't call anybody to me. If they want to come talk, they'll come talk. I don't care. I mean, what I get the urge to do when it comes to me, it comes to me. Sometimes it doesn't come to me. And that's it. So there's that. Okay. I have insecurities. Yeah, I jog in shorts, but don't care. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, people can do that. I jog in pants, but I cover it. That's what I do to cover up from the sun. I wear like a sun hoodie and pants, and I've got to get bigger socks because my ankles have a weird tan around, like a ring around the bottom. Too much sun, like out in the mountains. So I actually cover up. I don't want that much sun on my body because it's not right. Like it's very hot. Um, so I do that. Wait, hold on. Imagine who's funding me from a political party. I don't vote, so that's impossible if that's what you're saying. Imagine being paid to troll to make people feel insecure because you're being funded by a political party. Who are you talking about? Yes, I do dry brushing. I do that. I do lymphatic massage. I do all of that. I do all of that. Um, I'm not funded by anybody. Oh, I know. You think I'm a Trump supporter. Okay. Yeah. Well, Trump is more coherent. But again, I'm going to stress this. I'm going to say it out loud. I have never voted. I will never vote. It's not something I want to do because I believe the system is rigged. That's coming from me, who is partially anti-government, partially anarchist, partially third party, pick somebody who doesn't exist in these dominant first two parties person. That's who I am. That's who I am. I can't say it anymore. You'll find no record of me voting. So you have to stop fucking saying that because you're lying. So you should stop lying. Um, you should stop lying. You know. Oh, you just got, I have ADHD, OCD, dyslexia. Yeah, it's fun. I just accept that now. I did a video on Dorothy Stratton. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Don't be stupid. Please don't be stupid. When you ask a question about adrenochrome like that in the fashion you ask it, what you're doing is actually suggesting, when you say it like that and you say it to me, you're suggesting the murder of children. You know what you're saying when you say that. Don't say that. It's not something to joke about. I know you think you're getting at me, but everybody and their cousin knows that that's not really directed at me and that that's just something you're doing to trigger people, it's not a good thing. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. Let's see. I'm just looking. Okay. You guys are good, but there's like, do Michael Jackson's kids have his DNA? I can't go there. Sorry, I can't go there. Exactly why you mentioned Trump. What? I'm not allowed to mention Trump. It means I'm voting for him. I don't vote again. I don't vote for anybody. But I'm going to say this to you. The prominent two candidates, one of them has full on dementia. You can't have that person in office, replace that person and put another person up. So you have two mentally functioning people. I mean, come on. And what are you telling? You have Trump derangement syndrome. Are you telling people they can't mention Trump or that means they're funded by Trump? Is that the bullshit you're trying to say? And what if I were funded by a political party, which I am not? Ridiculous. But what if somebody was funded by a political party? You have a problem with that? You think they don't fund people? It's called Big Pharma. What are you talking about? Each candidate gets funded and people fund them to follow a certain thing. So I don't understand your point. Is it rhetorical or are you just trying to act like you know something you don't? I don't get it. I don't. He's bright and shiny. I know. I can't stand his wife. My God. Okay, I'm not saying, hey, I'm for the, listen, hear me clearly. I have anarchist blood, okay? I don't believe government should be telling human beings what to do. I can't say this enough. I don't believe in politics. Okay, you guys are trying to fit me into your bucket, into your shit. I don't believe in your shit. I don't believe in the system. The whole system is corrupt and rigged. Nothing you vote on will ever pass the way you think it unless you happen to go with the tide of what they want to be there in order to control people. Other than that, your vote is never going through. You have no power. Stop thinking you have power. You can think what you want, but you don't have power. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know what to say. Why are you asking if I'm doing readings? I do readings every day. Does that bother you? I'm not leaving my books open till I'm good and ready to open my books. I have to finish the people that I've already booked. I do my work like I do my work, like I've always done my work to support my family. Why? So do you work? I mean, what does that even mean? Okay. I just have to stop with people. They're getting on my nerves. I keep saying it. People keep trying to accuse me of being one thing or another. I'm like, you're fucking stupid. I mean, John and I have practically gotten to fist fights when he tries to talk me into one side or another because I'm anti-government in the sense that I don't believe government should be telling people what to do. I'm like, don't vote. No government. Don't listen to them. I don't know what to say. It is an illusion. Why do you need somebody, some old white guy, either one of them? Why do you need either one of them telling you what to do? Who cares what they say? I don't even get it. It doesn't makes no fucking difference on my life. I don't care what taxes you put, what taxes you don't put. Still makes no difference on my life. Oh my God. I don't know what to say. I give up. You're going to think what you want. Can you travel to outer space? I don't think so. You can travel through dimensions, but outer space, no. Oh my God. Okay. I have to go, Sloan. I haven't looked at the Olympics. I've got to look when they are. I think it's 2027. Something's happening in France though this year, right? Olympics. Down with the patriarchy. Exactly. All these stupid fucking men trolls are like, you're going to vote. You like Trump. No, I don't. I don't like him. I could slap his mouth shut when he talks. I do not like the way he talks. I do not like the way he speaks. I don't care what he says about whatever in his private time because they all talk that way. But I don't like a lot of politics. I don't like their jargon. I don't care. But Biden is not mentally healthy. So why are you parading him on stage? That's just cruel. They're trying to, do you not get that they're trying to tank the election? They're putting him out there. So what are people going to do? Vote for him or vote for somebody who doesn't have dementia? Granted, he could get dementia, but doesn't have it right now. So by putting him out there on stage, you don't think that's corrupting the election? You're out of your mind. It's purposeful. It's disgusting. Trump has a fat ass, right? I do not like, I know, right? He's an ogre. I love that word, ogre. That is the funniest word. You be an ogre. It's a super funny word. Super funny word. Okay, I gotta go. I'm actually getting a headache from this. Okay, bye, you guys. Peace out. I've wasted too much of my time trying to explain that I don't vote and I don't care. But if you want to think that I do care, go right ahead because I do not. Okay, bye, you guys. Bye, you guys. I'm going to fix this. Oh my God, where's that? Ah, there. Stop streaming. Stop streaming. Okay, will you not be able to read?